What's up, guys? This is Coach Drew Jitsu 10P with NOGI fundamentals. Today, I'm going to show a basic leg entanglement, basic foot lock or straight ankle lock, and I want to share some very important fundamental details that I think is overlooked. And I know it's not taught in most traditional jiu-jitsu schools, but this is how we do it NOGI. You know, all submissions legal NOGI. Now, I know most of you guys are white belts, and you can't use a lot of twisting locks, but you can definitely use these straight foot locks. And I want to show you some details that are really going to fix up your position. So, first off, when I'm trying to get into my what we call Ashi or Ashigarami, our basic single leg X, Marcelo Garcia calls it, our basic leg entanglement. Okay, I'm always looking to have both feet on the inside, so we grab our inside position. Okay, next, I'm going to take my outside leg and I'm going to bring my knee all the way past his knee. Okay, now I can bend it freely, putting my foot right on top of his hip, kind of kicking him like in his liverish area, pushing away a bit, and I'm going to take this knee and I also want to push away at the heel. Now here's the most common mistake people make. People crunch up here and pinch, okay? And this is actually really, really inefficient. It's going to give my opponent a chance to sit up and grab my head. Go ahead. Yeah, and it's going to be really hard to finish here, and it's not very comfortable. So the biggest fundamental detail here is creating space. I want to push my knee into his gut here. And I also want to use my foot and push into his gut. And at the same time, I know there's a lot of moving parts. I'm pinching, pushing. Now, it's not enough to just push, because if I push, he's just going to start sliding backwards. Yeah, go ahead. And he's going to get out, and I don't want that to happen. So we have to create this leverage system where I'm pushing and I'm grabbing. I like to reach through to the pit of the knee, three fingers in the pit of the knee, and I'm pulling. So I'm pulling, I'm pushing, and I'm pinching. Go ahead and start trying to scoot out. Scoot, scoot. See how he's moving me with him? I'm attached to him. Okay, and I call this detail with the hand here the saddle horn. Okay, now this is the best way to control somebody in this Ashi while I'm looking for my straight ankle lock. Good. Don't let me break your foot.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Also a white belt. So, right, but it's okay. He's going to be able to come and train tomorrow. No big deal. One more time. Foot on the hip, knee pushing away, pinching, and I'm pulling. Okay, now this is the system of control. Okay, next, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to weave under. Okay, and I like to get this not too deep. I want the wrist bone right here against the calf, and I like to place my hand kind of on my chestish area. Now, when I'm ready to submit him, okay, pinching, kicking, I can let go of my saddle horn to grab my own wrist. I pinch everything inward. I bring my elbow under me, and I start to put my head on the mat, and now everything here is like an arm bar. I pinch and I hip in and get my tap, okay? Straight ankle walk, one last time. Let's get our perfect Ashi position. Foot on the hip, knee on the heel, pushing. I'm grabbing around this knee and I'm pulling. His face says it all, folks. His face says it all. Okay, now that I'm in my position, I can start intelligently looking for my deep hook. I'm gonna move it back to the ankle, right? Do you see how I kick him and move it back to the ankle? Now I can put my hands together. I wanna lay on his foot, kicking and hipping in just like an arm bar, okay? Control, position, before submission, okay? So these are some key things that need to happen to make this thing efficient. I can't just grab and start ripping. I really need to make sure that I'm on the Achilles, guys. I want to be as close to the foot as possible, make sure his ankle's kind of exposed, and then we start to really pull it in under us, and then we lay on it. That makes it even worse for him. Elbows in and hip. I'm compressing. Okay, so some key things to work on if you're a beginner at the foot locks. This basic leg entanglement, it'll take you a long way, and again, it's legal in most white belt divisions and most tournaments. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and comment. Please like, please subscribe, please follow at NOGI Fundamentals, or you can follow me on my personal page at Drew Jitsu 10P, or follow the academy at 10P_Murrieta. Thanks for watching, folks.